So, are you currently doing your matric, or you have applied at a certain university, but you are not sure what you're going to do in case the university rejects you? This is the perfect video to help you guys and guide you guys on what you should do in case a university rejects you. What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Peaceful, and I am back with another video. If you are new to this beautiful channel, welcome. And if you haven't subscribed, please do subscribe. Don't forget to turn on your post notifications so that you are notified next time I post another video. And to all my returning subbies, what it do, baby? Thank you so much for coming back. Thank you for watching. If you haven't liked this video yet, please do like the video. Don't forget to comment more video ideas down below. So let's get to today's video. Today's video is all about matric results. We all know matric results are coming out in a week or so. So this video is here to guide you guys on what you should do in case a university rejects you, or in case you applied to a certain university and the university rejects you and you have no other options on what you should do. First mistake that people make, I'm going to say it out there, is applying to one university. Who do you think you are? Unless if you know that you are a genius and you know that you want that university only and you don't want any other university, then you are free to apply to that university. But do not apply on one university only. Imagine applying at UCT for engineering only and then not applying to any other university. What's going to happen to you when UCT rejects your application? Now, first mistake people make is that of applying to one university. The first thing you should have done was apply to all universities. If not all, then more than 5 universities for different courses in those universities. And the next thing you need to do is to check the minimum requirements for that particular course that you applied to. So, for instance, I cannot take my level 2s and level 3s and go apply for medicine at Wits. That doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense because you will definitely get rejected. So what you need to do is you need to apply for a course that you qualify for. We understand you want to study medicine, but at the moment you do not qualify for medicine. Therefore, you need to settle for a course that you qualify for. To get accepted at university level, you need to first meet the minimum requirements for that certain course. And secondly, you need to, fingers crossed, that you, as part of the group that meets the minimum requirement, you stand out. So you might meet the minimum requirements but still get rejected at that university because there are people with better marks than yours that applied to the same course that you applied to. Therefore, you need to apply to a lot of different varsities because different varsities have different minimum requirements. Therefore, if you meet the minimum requirements for a certain degree at UJ, you also meet the minimum requirements for a certain degree at Wits. What if UFS, for those minimum requirements that Wits wants, what if those are the marks that can get you accepted at the University of Free State? Therefore, I say people need to apply for most universities that you can think of. Apply and apply and apply. Another thing is that since it's late for you to apply, we have late applications on most universities, but we can only know which universities are opening for late applications once the matric results are out. So on the day of the matric results, most people that applied at universities will start getting responses from universities. And you who did not apply, it is your chance to apply as a late applicant on those universities. But now, you can only get accepted if you actually your marks are over the minimum requirements. So if they want level 2s for that course and you have levels 6 and 7s, rest assured you're gonna get accepted for that course because you over exceed the minimum requirements. Yes. So what you need to do is to make sure that your matric statement is as beautiful as it can ever be, because now you did not apply at all and now you want to apply late. So as a late applicant, you need to make sure that your results are at their level best. Now let's come to people who actually applied early but get rejected by a university. For instance, me, in 2018, I applied for mining engineering at UJ and I got rejected for that. But I was also placed on a waiting list for a second course that I had applied for, so which means there was no hope. And damn me, I was also part of the crew that only applied to 2 universities. I had only applied at Wits and UJ, which didn't make sense, which I don't know why I did that, but I would never do that. I would never advise anyone to just apply at UJ and Wits only, because you will cry. You will cry. So when I got rejected for mining engineering at UJ, I was placed on the waiting list for mining engineering at Wits at yes, which didn't make sense because the minimum requirements at Wits were a bit higher than UJ. Well, no, they were the same, but I was rejected at UJ and I was placed on a waiting list for Wits. And I was also placed on a waiting list for UJ for my other degree that I applied for. And at Wits, they rejected me for the other one. So now I was skating on thin ice. I was just all over the place. I was confused what's going to happen now. So, because now it's COVID, what worked for me back then might not work for you guys now. So what happened was I printed out my matric statement, and then I had it certified, and then I did a walk-in at UJ. I went and dropped off my matric certificate at faculties, and at that point I was desperate and I was willing to settle for any course that they had space in. So that is what is going to happen with late applications. That is what is going to happen if you get rejected for the course that you want. That means you're going to have to settle for whatever they have to offer you. So if you get rejected at a university and that university is not far from your home, what you can do is you can visit that university if they do allow walk-ins, and you go inquire on what courses, like which faculties have space in their like courses. So which like course has space that you can apply in. Right? So what you need to do is either you call the university or you walk in, you go to the university with your matric statement printed out, copied and stuff like that, and you go ask which faculty has space, which course has space, which department has space in their courses, you know. And then they tell you, because I know at UJ you can call for late inquiries. You can actually call and ask which courses have space and ask whether you can apply. If you qualify for that course, then you can actually apply. So even at Wits, I called last week and I wanted to ask about I wanted to ask about my application because I also had applied there, and I received an SMS last week saying I need to pay my application fee, and I received like a sports email. Well, that is not related. But then also, so even at Wits, you can inquire. So what you need to do is, as soon as you see the state of your matric results, as soon as you see that you do not qualify for the courses that you applied for, now it's time for you to step down. You call the university and you ask if you can still apply for the courses that they have space in. One of my friends also was accepted at UFS a few years back. She had to call and ask them which course they have space in, and then can they place her in that course. So even at UJ you can do that. Even at Wits, because I called, you can do that also. So I would like to believe that most universities can still give you an opportunity to study for a course that you qualify in, even if you had not applied for that course earlier on in the year. So when you find out that a university rejected you, do not lose hope first. You need to call in the university, ask if they still have space in certain courses, or ask which course they have space in, and then they can place you there if you qualify for that course. But in all this, all you need to do is, all you need to know is that space is not guaranteed at university if your marks are low. And the next thing is that you need to accept the reality of things. Things may not go as planned. You may not qualify for medicine that you wanted to study, but that doesn't mean that you cannot take a different route to go study that medicine. I mean, if you want to be a CA, you either take the Bachelor of Commerce, Bachelor of Accounting route, where you do your BA and then after you do your CTA and stuff like that. Or you can take the route of become accounting and then you bridge, and then, or you can take the diploma accounting. So you have like options. Just because you couldn't study medicine straightforward, that doesn't mean you cannot do BSc in something and then bridge and then get to that medicine that you want to study. The only thing you need to do is be patient and strategize on your things. Because I remember I didn't even know that I can inquire about a course that I qualify in. Because I remember when I went to UJ, I went to the Faculty of Business and Economics, and then when I got there, the receptionist said to me, give me your matric certificate. I gave him a copy and he was like, oh, your APS is actually good. And then he wrote my APS score on top and he was like, I will give you a call when we have space. So if your marks are good, they will definitely give you a call. Because why would they want to lose someone who is good? There is no way they would want to lose someone who is good. And the next option you guys have is TVET colleges. Most TVET colleges have late applications, and the most most faculties that have space is the Faculty of Engineering. So I know engineering, but someone said to me that Faculty of Engineering in most TVET colleges always has space. So you can also do a late application there. I know not everyone wants to study engineering, but I always say, if you know that you can take a gap year and then still come back fresh the following year, then take the gap year. But if you know that you don't want to stay at home at all, you don't want to stay at home, then take whatever course that has been offered to you, and then you're going to change. And then you're going to change afterwards. Then you're going to switch afterwards. But then also the next option, guys, TVET colleges, the minimum requirements are actually high also. Just because it's a TVET college, it doesn't mean you beat your level 2s, they will take you. No, boo-boo, no ways. You need to meet the minimum requirements, and you might find that the minimum requirements are not actually far from the ones from UCT or NW or somewhere else. So there are a lot of universities out there that have late applications that you can call and ask for a space and apply and stuff like that. So do not just because the two universities that you applied for, which is mainly WIT and UJ, and they reject you and you just sleep on yourself. Don't do that. Call University of Free State. You need to invest in this whole thing because this is your future. And if you are going to sit down and have people feel sorry for you, then we will feel sorry for you from a distance. Right? And then the next thing you guys need to consider is supplementary exams, which are offered at the beginning of the year. But now the trick is with supplementary exams, you did not study. Unless if you know that you did not perform well in your matric results and you wanna apply for a supplementary exam, matric supplementary exam, then you would have started studying November. After writing, you would have continued with your studies because you know you didn't do well in mathematics and you want to rewrite it. That is the first option that I can say is the fastest, right? To you going to school the same year, because most universities, their registrations close around late February, others in March. Take for instance TUT, their academic calendar is was disrupted by COVID, so it is still extending to the following year. Maybe the registrations for the year 2022 are probably gonna open in Feb, and then stuff like that. Yeah, so for you have an option of supplementary exams, and then you can write it that same year. And then also you have an option to upgrade your matric results in case you get rejected at university with the matric results that you have the option to upgrade. But now the trick is with upgrading, there is no guarantee that your marks are going to change, because if you go there to play, there is no guarantee that your metric results are going to change. So what you need to do is be serious when you go upgrade your metric results. And upgrading also, it's more like you are given a chance to rewrite your metric, and now you need to give it your best shot. So you can go upgrade your results and then come back the following year and apply and actually get accepted into the course that you wanna study. Now, people, I don't know if late applications are actually open for all universities. I don't think all universities do late applications, but I know most universities do late inquiries. So if you had once applied and now you want to inquire about something, or you want to switch courses and stuff like that, then you can rely on that university. But for late applications, not all courses also will have late applications. Only courses that have space in them will have late applications. Then the rest, they will not have late applications. And also with UJ, speaking from experience, with UJ, they also have online programs, I think. Yes, I was speaking to a guy last week, and he said that they have online programs that are open, that have space in them. So you can actually call the Student Enrollment Center at UJ and inquire about their online programs, inquire about their late applications. So it is your duty to actually call any university that you want to apply at, or that you want to study at, and ask them about their late applications, because most universities actually do have space, but people just assume that that university has space. It's like the same way as people would just assume that UJ doesn't have space. And I only registered, I registered actually 2 weeks after class. So classes had started, and 2 weeks later, that's when I registered. That's when I got a call from that faculty saying, please come register, blah, 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 blah. Would accept you in this course. And it was a call. There was no email, there was no SMS, it was a call. So you actually taking the extra mile to go submit your matric certificates at universities that are nearby, or if you have like access to someone who can drop off your matric certificate for you, you might be lucky and actually get accepted at a university. And the last thing that we need to address is that these are desperate times for everyone. Everyone is desperate to go to school around this time of the year, when people get their metric results and you find that you do not qualify for university entrance, and you do not qualify for a TVET entrance or anything. People take desperate measures to actually try and get to school. So you might be in danger of applying or studying at a university that is not ready, at a college or a TVET college that is not registered with the Department of Higher Education and Training. So what you need to do is, if you do not get accepted to any of the public universities that you know that are like the eight public universities, you need to, because there are universities that are like legit, and then there are also TVET universities that are also legit, and there are TVET colleges that they look legit but they are not legit. So what you need to do is, you need to confirm with the Department of Higher Education and Training. I think that is the website, www.dhet.co.za. I will put it somewhere here, I think. And you need to verify that that college that you are going to study at is actually accredited to provide the certain course that you're going to be registered in and stuff like that. Because around this time we take risks of studying wherever we just throw ourselves inside colleges and whatever, all in the name of I am not staying at home this year, I am not taking a gap year. Yes, we understand you are not taking a gap year this year, but also be responsible and try and get into a legit school so that your qualification is also legit. Just because you are rejected by a certain university, it doesn't mean a certain university will not take you. I was rejected by Vert. I am a living testimony. I was rejected by Vert University. I was also rejected by UJ. But I was like, I'm going to study at UJ. One way or the other, I'm going to study at UJ. Ciao, boo boo. I was not sleeping on myself. I was like, I'm going to study at UJ. I'm not playing. I am not. I did well. My matric results were fire. So I am not staying at home. So my bad was that I did not apply to all the universities, to most universities. If I had applied to at least 5 universities, that would have been better. But anyway, be aware of devious colleges that are going to make you study first term and then second semester. When you come back, it's a salon. Boo-boo, it's a whole saloon. You don't even know what is happening. So you need to verify if whatever school that you're going to study in is legit. And all schools are equal. College, university, University of Technology, whatever, wherever you're going to get your qualification, get it. Go get it. It doesn't matter. You worked hard to get wherever you are, and just go get that. But please be aware of scammers and anyone else who's going to be looking for school accommodation. Good luck. I hope you guys found this video very useful. And please don't be lazy. Don't be lazy to go look for space at universities. And good luck to everyone who is waiting for the metric results. And I am hoping to do a video about student accommodation if you guys want that video, because I know someone said I should do it, but then I was also like, what if people don't want this video? If you want a student accommodation video around Bramfontein, UJ, APK, then comment down below and then I'll try and do that video for you guys. But remember, it's not the end of the world. If a university rejects you, you can still write a supplementary exam, you can still upgrade your metric results, and you can still apply for late application. NSFAS applications are still open to all those that qualify for NSFAS. I think they close 21st of Jan. When your metric results come out, your NSFAS is closing. And then Funza Lushaka for education studies, I think. The bursary is still open, I think. And then for all the UJ students, SRC Trust Fund is open. You can apply so they cover your registration fee. Also go apply for all those sports scholarships. I mean, they're also there to offer funding. And if you guys have any other questions, the comment section is open for any questions, and I hope everyone actually answers in the comment section, because if you have knowledge regarding any other university, or you want to comment something, you want to add something, please add it on the comment section. That will help everyone else. And if you have a younger sibling, please share the video with them if they're waiting for the metric results. If you know anyone that is awaiting the metric results, or if you know anyone that wants to go to university, please share the video with them. I love you guys so much. I will really appreciate the share button in this video, and please spam the comment section with more information that you guys might have. And then if you guys have any links to any bursary, if you have any links to any late applications for any university, please put them in the comment section down below. I love you guys so much. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching this video. I will see you in my next video. Bye.
That bro should get old, and your camera run no hoe, should the hoe get too bold? I'm allergic to that.